Hello and welcome to Folio 2.0. I'm Rob Nicholson. In 1919, U.S. forces in Paris, France formed an organization called the American Legion. In 2019, the U.S. Congress recognized the American Legion Day as September 16th. I'm joined today by Commander Joe Michael. Joe served in the U.S. Air Force from 1967 through 71. He then served as a first responder in the police force 1971 through 1995 in Newcastle County, Delaware. Today, Joe Michael is Vice Commander of the 5th District of Florida, the Chairman of Credentials for the Department of Florida, and is serving his 5th year as Commander of the American Legion Post 129 Ocean Beaches in South Jacksonville Beach. Commander, welcome. It is a privilege to have you with us today. Give me in a nutshell what the American Legion does.
The American Legion is basically for veterans coming back from active duty to support their families, to support them, to support the children of military members that have died in the line of duty, to help them get back to the civilian life, to have the camaraderie that they need, that you lose once you get out of the military. The American Legion is just a family. The American Legion is made up of the veterans, the auxiliary, which is a spouse, could be male or female, the Sons of the American Legion, which are members that their fathers or grandfathers or great-grandfathers served in the military. And it's just one great big family, and we try to take care of our own.
You mentioned the family aspect of it. The different units that you were going through, the auxiliary, the Legionnaires, each one sort of has their own missions and they raise their own money for their own causes.
Exactly. All the money that is donated by the American Legion, the family, the sons donate their own to their charities. They have their own charities. The auxiliary has their own charities. The Legion has, the American Legion itself, the Legionnaires have their own charities. And the monies that are raised are sent to those charities to support the families of veterans for school, education, help when they need it, financial assistance, any kind of assistance that the American Legion could be. One of our family has something to help them with.
And it's not necessarily just military. I mean, there are times where you've helped out in hurricane floods.
Absolutely. We've helped out at several different places. South Carolina had a severe flood a couple of years ago. We donated a lot of stuff. Louisiana had a big hurricane, and the auxiliary got in touch with another unit over there, and we helped them out over in Louisiana.
So it's not just military, you also help the community.
We help the community. Anything that we can do for the community, we're there, part of the community, and we want the community to understand we are there for them. We are there for them.
Commander, there's a misconception of American Legions as a bunch of old men sitting around a bar drinking and smoking. Is really the canteen just a slice of the pie of the American Legion?
Rob, it's just a slice of the pie. As you know, at our post, we're trying to generate a younger generation. This generation that's coming back from Afghanistan and over there. We created a bar, a special area, I'll say a bar, for families and non-smokers at our post. So, and that's not saying that the older generation doesn't go there, but the older generation, my generation, World War II, Korea, Vietnam, veterans, seem to congregate as smokers. The younger guys don't smoke. So it is a piece of the pie because it's someplace somebody can go to talk to somebody. But we've also, again, tried to integrate the younger group that are coming back now by making a separate room for them and make it family orientated so that it's just not, hey, it's a bunch of old guys sitting around drinking and smoking cigars and smoking cigarettes. The younger generation's back. I'm the commander at the post, as Rob knows. I have 3 granddaughters live with me. One's 11 and the other 2 are both 8. They're both members of the auxiliary. They're both over the post every time I'm over there. And it's like a family. The people over there have taken them in, made them their family. And that back room is exactly what we made it for.
Well, it's a place of safety. I know women that will go into the American Legion, walk in at night, don't have any problem walking in by themselves because they feel safe.
It's very safe. And on top of that, Rob, our post has got a reputation of being the friendliest post on the First Coast. And that was something that I came up with when I took over as commander 5 years ago. And I've had people from other posts from outside the state come in and say they could not believe how they were welcomed and how it was easy to talk to people there. People actually came to them, other people, and talked to them and made them feel friendly.
How much money does the American Legion receive from state and federal agencies?
Nothing. All the money we get or we raise to give to charities are raised by the Legion, the Auxiliary, the Sons of the American Legion, and by the most visible group, the American Legion Riders. They are the advertisement, let's say, of the American Legion. They wear the vest, has American Legion on the back of it, and they raise hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars every year for all kinds of different kind of charities.
The American Legion also deals with very serious topics. After somebody comes home from a war, it's not over. PTSD and veterans' suicide is very real. What does the American Legion do to help these individuals?
Well, each post has a service officer who is trained to support and help all veterans that need any kind of help. Whether he could start with financial, he could start with mental, anything they need. This year, our state commander, Jerry Brandt, his charity is Project Vet Relief, which is prevent suicide amongst veterans. It's not very well known, but 22 veterans a day commit suicide because of the perils of what they see and what they're involved in when they go to war or when they're involved in the military outside the country.
That's a huge task.
It is. It is a very huge task. I could give you one example. Last weekend, our post hosted, and I have their band on, Warriors for Florida, Florida for Warriors. They call it a ruck. It's a hike to raise money to prevent suicide. A gentleman was standing in a hall. Somebody introduced him to me. I stood there and talked to him, and he started crying. It tore me up. I've been out of the military 50 years, 25 years as a policeman. I've been retired 25 years. I was ready to cry with the guy. That's how bad I felt for him. He needed somebody to talk to. He was so happy that I just listened, that somebody just listened to him, that he knew somebody who had been there, did that, could equate to what he was saying. It was heartbreaking to me. It really got to me.
Well, it's wonderful that you were there for him.
I was glad to be there, but
it's tough.
It's tough. It's a tough job.
But a big part of it, like you say, is listening.
It is. It is. It's hard to listen sometimes. It's hard. It's even harder to talk about it. But a good listener is always hard to find. And they try to get them to come out and talk about it, to bring it to the forefront, is even harder because it's there. It's not going to go away.
Well, I think Folio 2.0 looks forward to having more information about PTSD and veteran suicide. We have on the screen right now a crisis hotline number that you can call nationally. And then, like you said, Commander, people could go even to a post and find somebody.
They could go to a post, and if the post does not have a service officer, they will be able to get you to a post that does have one. And I can only speak for 129, our post, Ocean Beach's post. We have probably one of the best service officers around. In fact, he gets calls from all over the district for help. And the 5th District has a very good service officer also.
And the service officer doesn't only do these kind of crises, they also can help navigate through the bureaucracy of the Veterans Administration.
Absolutely. They are trained to help you through VA, help you with, unfortunately, funerals, getting plots done, anything you need, they're trained. They get trained. They go at least once a year for training just to keep up with everything because it changes so fast.
Well, thank goodness in 2019, Congress went back and recognized the 100-year anniversary of the American Legion. So happy American Legion Day.
Thank you.
Commander Joe Michael, it's been a privilege having you on Folio 2.0. We look forward to many great things from the American Legion.
Rob, it's a pleasure to be here. Veterans, anybody needs any help, the numbers are here. If you need to, Rob is a member at our post. He knows how to get in touch with me 24/7. He's a very good listener. You are a very good listener.
I appreciate that.
So anything the American Legion could do for anybody, just contact somebody. Don't let it get to you and eat at you. Talk to somebody.
Commander, we thank you for both your service to the country and your service to this community. And we hope that you keep charging ahead with the American Legion. Happy American Legion Day. For Folio 2.0, I'm Rob Nicholson. Thank you for joining us.